Domestic financial market conditions continued to improve during the third quarter, driven mainly by positive investor sentiment following signs of recovery in global economic activity. As a result, non-resident flows into the domestic bond market continued into the third quarter, partly contributing to the lower bond yields and an appreciation of the ringgit against the US dollar. The lower bond yields also reflected further reduction in the OPR in July 2020 by 25 basis points. The equity market, however, recorded only marginal improvements during the quarter following the global equity market correction that occurred in September. This was due to concerns over the potential materialization of several global risk events. Going forward, volatility in domestic financial markets will continue amid lingering uncertainties. The bank will monitor market developments closely and continue to ensure that conditions remain orderly. Broad improvements in financing conditions continued since June, with faster expansion seen in outstanding loans and corporate bonds, where it grew by 4.7% and 4.3% respectively. The loan expansion was mainly supported by household loans, which grew 5.6% on an annual basis. While business loans registered a more modest growth, there is sustained recovery in loans disbursed for investment purposes. Despite the slower growth in business loans, disbursements was sustained during the period, reflecting continued financing support from banks. While Bank Negara Malaysia has upsized the funds for SMEs to 21 billion ringgit, the funds reflect only a small share relative to the total business loans disbursed by the banking system. The bank has undertaken a number of measures to ensure there is sufficient liquidity to support intermediation activities. These combined measures have resulted in additional liquidity of 59 billion ringgit since March 2020. Total liquidity has remained stable around 146 billion ringgit as at end September, with 118 billion worth of placements with the central bank available to be released at any time. The bank will continue to closely monitor the liquidity conditions in the domestic banking system and ensure orderly market conditions conducive to support financial intermediation activity.